We wanted to share this video with you about the screen replacement on the ASUS laptop. When we looked on YouTube, some of the instructions on many of the videos weren't very good. Some even took the whole machine apart, and most didn't show you how to put it back together. So we wanted to share this much simpler way with you. Here is the damage to the laptop. There's a couple of dents. One here, I don't know if you can see it there in the light, and that one here, as you can see, very sadly, is the result of the damage. And here in this box is the replacement screen which we got on 24-hour delivery, which I'm just going to try and open. And let's have a look and see what's inside. Beautifully wrapped, and here is the screen, as you can see. To start with, you need to unplug your computer and turn it off. So you need a hairdryer for this, and put it on a medium heat and warm the trim around the screen with the heat from the hairdryer. When it feels warm to the touch, use a plastic plectrum and separate carefully the trim from the screen. You will hear a slight cracking noise. Now just be aware this is a slow process. And be careful not to damage the trim by bending it. And then you ease it off all the way around. It's quite a job, but eventually, you can ease it off like that. And once you've revealed the screen, you have to release it, releasing these 4 screws in the 4 corners here. Okay, then you just ease it off very gently from one of the corners, there, like that, and the whole screen comes away. Just release this final connector with your nail like this. With your nail, like that. Okay, so the connector pulls away like this, and this is the old screen which we can remove. In our case, we had 2 little dents in the top of the case, and we want to fix the damage to that. So we've got a small piece, well, quite a long piece actually, of soft wood, and we're going to place it on the lump that we can feel just in there, and do some little taps with a hammer, and it soon smooths it out. And then before you put the new screen on, you have to gently ease this wire back into its proper place, which is not too difficult, a little bit tricky around this corner here. So take the new screen, lay it carefully face down on the keyboard, line it up with the gold connectors and push it in so that it attaches. Push the connection together. And then press the tape back down. Lift the screen back up into the lid. Each of the brackets in the corners has a hole which sits over the lug.
That's it.
Screw the screen back into the lid. Before you fit the trim, power up the computer to make sure that the screen is working. Yay, it works! And carefully peel off the screen protector. So now we're ready to fit the trim back around the top of the screen, and to do a really professional job, what we need to do is to get rid of the adhesive, the old adhesive that's still sticking to the back of the screen there. So to do that, we heat it up like this. And then you'll find, with a bit of luck, it should come fairly easily, which it's not doing at the moment. A little bit more warmth. That's better. Once you've got the end of it, you can see it does pull away like that. Okay, so now we have to replace the adhesive with fresh adhesive. This is a roll that we got, the brand is 3M. We got it from Amazon, and I'll put the link at the bottom of the video so that you can get the same sort of thing. But because it's thinner, as you can see here, than the one that was on before, we have to double it up. Now, when you put it on, you have to be very careful not to cover important things like the camera or the microphone hole there. So, it's very simple. You just measure it up like that and cut it to size and pop it on each of the sides like that. And this bit here, we'll probably put 3 because this is a large surface area. Too long. So it's important to press this down to make sure that the adhesive really grips to the screen, the outside of the screen. So you press it down with something like this. Okay, and then once you're sure that that's down, then you can start to peel the top layer off, revealing the sticky adhesive which will stick to your computer. Carefully rest the trim on the bottom seal, making sure that both sides are absolutely equal. Making sure it's properly aligned, gently press the bottom part of the trim. Gently work up from the bottom and up the sides, making sure that the trim is in place. You have to make sure that you gently press down the trim. You'll be able to see when the adhesive takes hold of the trim. Power up the computer to make sure that the screen is working. I hope this video helps you with repairing your screen. Do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell as well so that you can get updated on more tips and hacks to help you in your life. And we're in.